Let's take a look at this historical course, Philmont. There's opportunities to play it on Golf Now, and that's the only reason we're here. There's a 4 o'clock tee time. The course was constructed in 1924 by Willie Park Jr. Well, there's 2 courses technically,
but only one you can play. That's the north course right now. The south course is officially being changed into housing. But walking into this facility and having an opportunity to play some private golf in the Philadelphia area, well, we got those doors locked and we enjoyed as much as we can. And going out here and playing it for $90 on Golf Now, time was right to visit this historical landmark for golf.
Take a look at Philmont Golf Course. Now, the club was built in 1906 by Ellis Gilbell, and it had no golf course at the time. It wasn't until 1907 or 8 when the construction of the north course with 9 holes was built. And there's located on 295 acres of land when it was constructed. And there's a train station, right? That's why it got its name. The name has never changed. It's named after the train station right down the street. And it was a long day for these Philly folks that spent about $60 for a grant to become a member at this place when it first built, which is a lot of money. And an engineer was the one that constructed, the same engineer that constructed the original layout of Atlantic City Country Club. When it first opened, tennis was way more popular, with the golf course kind of coming secondary. A lot of the members did not become golfers. And even though golf wasn't the specialty, it was social engagement is what the focus of for tennis, basketball, and almost every sport. And the location at this facility actually never changed. You can probably get a free bucket of balls here to hit before you go out and play. There's always been controversy of who designed this course, the South course at least. John Reed was, at least with the Golf Association of Philadelphia, credited for designing the course. And you also have some big names like Hugh Wilson coming in, and the famous William F. Gordon.
But it all started in 1906 with Ellis, who constructed this course with his foundation in commerce industry. There was a need for a country club that focused and dedicated on, at the time, baseball, tennis, and the pursuit of happiness is what it's quoted. But golf soon came later. There's 3 major players in the construction of this course: Sam Litt, Aspen, and Larry Lindepool. They put together a social engagement club, essentially built on 92 acres of land, which was a tree stub location where ponies were raised for about $165,000. There was an option to buy the course, which was then taking place. An engineer said that they could put the course together for $5,000, and so they did, with the first 9 holes being constructed that are not there today. Now, originally there was about 200 members, and there was a president and a vice president. Ellis became the president, and the vice president was Jack Aspen. Now, the club took a name after the train station, which we mentioned. Within 5 months after opening, there's about 592 members, so it was growing very quickly. It was $50 dues for these members, and at this point, some of them never even hit a golf ball in their life because golf was not that popular. Now, tennis was way more popular at the time, and in May 18th, 1907, we saw 9 holes open. The South course, then the North course being constructed with 36 holes total in its heyday. Back then, taking a train from Philadelphia to this location was a long day, especially with the social engagement side after golf. Now, taking a train from 9 o'clock, you wouldn't get back until almost 1 o'clock in the morning if you played 18 holes and then went to some of their functions that they had each weekend. South course seemed to be a lot of controversy about who designed the course. You got John Reed, who designed Atlantic City Country Club, who's an engineer at heart. You also have Hugh Wilson in 1913. But the South course, nonetheless, is no longer in existence, with the North course, the one that we're playing today. Willie Park Jr. in 1923 constructed this course, being completed in 1924. It was also redesigned or revisioned by William F. Gordon. At least he had some part in helping design it. My overall approach of this course was just to enjoy an aspect of public slash private golf that we don't really get to experience. We're mostly playing public courses, private courses we don't get to play for $100 to enjoy. I thought that the course belongs in the 7 range because of its rich history. We always do a 1 to 10 on our golf reviews if you haven't already. This is a good course to get out here play. Hats off to the members we got to play with. It was a fun day. Going out there, slapping it around, running until twilight rate times, because that's the only time you could really play if you are not a member at this course. It gets busy. Played on the holidays, so it was almost a 5.5 hour round here, but it didn't really take away from my experience playing it. I enjoyed almost every hour, every minute, and playing with some members even makes it more enjoyable. Give us the lay of the land. Now I think it belongs over a 7.5. I'm going to give it a 7.6. That's pretty high on our golf ratings. We don't typically break into that. I almost wanted to put a little bit higher, but I wanted to settle down. There's still so much great private golf in Philadelphia that we wanted to at least settle into a fair score in comparison to the other courses we've been playing and rating. I want to give a little bit of credibility to this channel more. Biggest takeaway of this course is to play smart. You can really throw it away. You can score well. It's an old layout, so you don't really need to slam the ball 300 yards, 250 yards. You have to be very strategic with your shots. If you made it this far, thank you for riding along with the Parfessor, an independent golf channel focused on fun, affordable golf in your area. If you're not watching, go play a little bit of golf today.